What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video I'm going to be going over the FPS comparison between vanilla Minecraft, Sodium, and Optifine. So recently Sodium has gained a lot of ground as it runs on Fabric, and it's supposed to be extremely fast compared to even Optifine, which has been known in Minecraft for many years to increase your FPS. On Sodium's website they're showing people going from 50 FPS to 500 FPS, up to a 10 times increase. But I want to test this for myself today and see if I get the same results. So I've been speedrunning Minecraft a lot, so I need to turn my render distance up to 32 chunks, or at least around that, so that I can see the most around me, so I'm not at a disadvantage compared to those who have extremely high-end hardware such as Dream, Pizza Hut, and like everybody else who's up there on the top of the leaderboard. So for this test, what I'm going to do is I'm just putting in a random seed, which is 1, 2, 3, and from there I'm going to load it up on all the hardware and see how it runs. So I have MSI Afterburner up in the top left hand corner, so you can see our FPS, RAM usage, and CPU, GPU, and GPU memory. So let's go ahead and load this up. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and crank the render distance up to 32. This is standard vanilla Minecraft 1.16.1, as you can see in the upper left hand corner. And I'm just going to run this way on every run. And then swim down the river. So of course underwater you get a better FPS. It's not rendering above water as highly. So it's looking like while it's generating, we're dropping down to almost 30 FPS. 30 to 40 because it's rendering brand new chunks. But this is what you typically be doing. We're even dropping below 30 FPS now. Dropping down to 20. So this is not currently ideal at all for speedrunning. Because whenever you see me looking around, it's getting really, really choppy. So now, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner down below me, we are now in 1.16.1 modded, which is using the Optifine mod, as you can see from all the different options we have. I'm still going to leave the render distance at 32, even though Optifine allows you to go up to 64. That's a little bit unreasonable. So I'm going to do the same thing we did before. Oh, I don't want to change the difficulty. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go ahead and create the world. So now that we are in this world, we can go ahead and start comparing the FPS. Already it feels much smoother, like an extreme amount smoother. Our FPS is up almost at 200. I don't know how Fabric is going to actually, or Fabric and Sodium together are actually going to top this, because we're going from 30 FPS running through here to 4 to 5 times that. So Sodium must be really, really efficient if it's able to do this much better. Yeah, sitting about 100 FPS, and here before we were at 25, so that's a 4 times increase at its lowest. Okay, so it's dipping a little bit now while it's rendering new chunks off in the distance. But overall, this is a drastic improvement. Over 60 FPS is ideal, especially for games like Minecraft. You don't really need extreme high refresh rate. There's just no need. And Minecraft is definitely one of those games that 60 FPS is completely fine. As you can see below, we are now in Minecraft 1.16.1 Fabric modded. So we currently have Sodium installed as our only mod, and we are running at 32 chunks, full brightness. VSync needs to be disabled, that is very important. Unlimited FPS. Quality is on fancy, just like before, with everything else on low or fast. Because some of their numbers, I'm sure, are skewed in their favor to get people to install their mod more. Because without it, if their mod wasn't very good, nobody would use it. So far it's stacking up decently compared to Optifine, but I don't think it's beating it. So underwater here, when I'm underwater, it's not rendering the world above. The FPS skyrockets. And Alright, so anytime that it's not rendering a lot of stuff, or I'm looking in like an odd direction, it seems like it's more efficient and it can boost the FPS a lot, but in real world, like running around, it seems to be actually lower. So I know all the tests, maybe I'm doing something wrong, maybe it has something to do with 32 chunks, or my hardware, but this is actually slower than Optifine in real world scenarios, because if I look at the ground, of course it's going to be higher. If you look all the way up there, I'm at over 1,000 FPS, or if I go underwater, it jumps up to like 700. Yeah, we just had a large lag spike. So that's also something to be considering. I know most people use Fabric with Sodium now as their main driver instead of Optifine, but I'm actually going to stay with Optifine because I've been using Fabric and Sodium because I heard it was so great. But now that I've done this comparison, I think that from real world scenarios, it's actually better to use Optifine. So if you guys have different results, leave them down in the comments below. It might be because I have a decent PC. Apparently it's meant for boosting lower end PCs higher to like 20 to 60 FPS marks instead of boosting someone from like 60 and up. But yeah, guys, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Tell me if you guys enjoyed this video or what I might have overlooked in this video. Also, leave your results down below so I can check out what happened with your guys' PCs whenever you used Sodium and Fabric. Thank you everybody for watching today. Please remember to leave a like if you liked this video, leave a dislike if you did dislike it, and please subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in another video. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Bye-bye.